space furries. Is that a legit box art? That's horrifying. Okay, Star Fox, space furries. They have been around since the dawn of time, or at the very least, they're old as dicks. And like many franchises that Nintendo has been like, I don't want to play with you anymore, and tossed into the garbage, fans have been clamoring for a new Star Fox game for like a bajillion years. And apparently today they got their wish, sort of according to my husband. We'll get into that later. But I thought to myself, you know, like just talking about the new stuff and seeing what the hubbub is about and what the fuck the internet is upset about, that's boring. So I would much rather look at Star Fox designs from where we started and then see the direct, not all of it. I don't care for the gameplay. I want to see what the fucking characters look like mainly, and then talk about it. From a character design perspective, this poster looks horrifying. Jesus fucking Christ. But I digress. The old designs for the space furries.
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry.
Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Now, I like Fox a lot because I think that he's like primo paparino furry. And this is every iteration that he's had from like Smash to what he looked like in the games. Wow, real blocky baby boy. But I like it because when I say space furry, I meant space furry, okay? His look is distinctly sci-fi as shit. He has his little visor thing, he has his fucking high-tech chrome jacket, his spacesuit, cool belt, space boots. He has shoes. Star Fox is one of those furries that he has like cartoon proportions, but he has like legit feet and hands. So he's not like super furry coated. He doesn't have like paws or anything like that, which is fairly cute, I think. I also like the bushy tail, but in essence, it is a fox in space. A bit of a fuckboy. Crystal may or may not have cocked him in a game. I'm not sure which one. But isn't he cute? He does not have robot legs. I think that's just because of the polygons. I don't think they were prosthetics. I think that was just because of like the shit 3D. I like the green spacesuits. I love the red scarf. All in all, his silhouette is very concrete. His theme is very on point. Shape language is very nice. There's a little bit of intensity there, but he's for the most part pretty friend-shaped. And again, he's using triangles without being a villain because it's a very high-action game. You're driving spaceships. You're barrel rolling through space, spitting on people, whatever the fuck it is that Fox does. So a little bit of intensity goes a long way with a character like him, I would say. So that would be Fox, our space Fox, our leading a man.
I guess I should be thankful.
Falco Lombardi. I love this cocksucker. Falco has a lot of energy. All right, especially I see you, Falco, with a big gun.
Get out of my way!
Sassy fucking bird. Almost an inverted color scheme from Fox in its entirety. He has a green outfit, he has a red one, orange fur, blue fur. So we're pretty close on a completely complementing color scheme. They share some similarities. They both have the same spacesuit with the belt. They have the same type of space boots. Their jackets are different, though. Falco has more of a bell sleeve to kind of like show off the fact that he has like wings. Although, I will say for Falco, they do the Disney thing where they turn like the wings into fingers and it's so fucking funny. I appreciate it though. I do think that it looks really cool. Like, you should not always have to go harpy when you're making like an avian character. I like the beak. I think I would say that design-wise, I might like Falco more than Fox. I like the shape language and his silhouette is very clearly space bird. There's something very fun about him, I would say that much. It's an actual puppet. I know! It's scary looking. If I saw that thing at Chuck E. Cheese, I would consider myself benabbed. It's a great design. They're all really good. And that's Falco.
You're becoming more like your father.
Is this the dumb fuck that tells you to do a barrel roll? I will say this in the nicest way possible. I love rabbits. This thing looks fucked. I adore Bunui. Bunui makes me so happy. Nightmares. But like, Peppy, your face. I know that like they wanted to go like super cartoony with it, but oh. Stop, Peppy, please. That being said, though, I like the take on the uniform that Peppy has as opposed to like Fox and Falco, because he has a scientist vibe. He looks like he's someone that can either also be scientist adjacent, but definitely more experienced. So he's like the wise guy of the group. Like, yeah, he looks old, and I think that was the point, right? Because like his face is droopy, old man eyebrows. He has the same like gear and stuff as the other two boyos, but it's fun in his own way. And I do like the care and consideration that Nintendo's design team did to make his silhouette look as friend-shaped as possible. He's super round. You can tell that he's the slowest driver out of all of them. I don't know if this is true. I'm fucking making an assumption because he looks so round and sweet. Why does the bottom left have cleavage? Wait, what? Oh no, it's not cleavage! I almost said, oh my god, rabbit boob. No, it's not cleavage. It's just a part of the spacesuit. I like that we're keeping the color scheme consistent, by the way. We have silver coat, red spacesuit, the same belt for everybody, and the same boots for everybody. Peppy does not have moves. I mean, he would, because he's like kind of chunky, but it's okay because he's cute.
Your carcass is mine.
Slippy! Oh, I love Slippy. Do you guys know that I really like frogs? He's so cute. Even the puppet is like the least fucky puppet out of all of them. Sleepy's really cute because like he has like that kind of like deadpan froggy face. And his use of color is phenomenal. I am really glad that they had the foresight to not stuff him in the red suit because that would have clashed with his head horribly. He still has a red scarf, which is a great accent, but the blue spacesuit is better for him. I like that he has a little baseball cap in between his eyes. He still has the same little like visor, half visor thing that Fox and the rest of the crew have. I do like the gloves a lot. Same boots as everybody else, same belt as everybody else. His jacket is a little bit more similar to Fox's jacket, but his shape language is so much more round that you can barely tell. Like, so Slippy to me is tippy tops, and I think he's the sweetest thing on the planet. All in all, despite the fact that these all have like different personalities and vibes, they wear their uniforms really well. Like, they still feel like a squad, you know? It doesn't feel like anybody stands out too much, except Fox a little bit, but that's because he's the main character. Sadly, there is no soup in this sausage, because Crystal is from another game.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Wolf O'Donnell. Okay. Bark! Sorry, Daddy. If I was a furry, if I was not, like, I'm a furry now, right? But if I had played this shit when I was, like, you know, a kid, this would have been my furry awakening. This motherfucker with the fucking sexy eye patch and the vest that kind of looks like abs and leather gear and like fucking daddy big bad wolf energy. Yeah! This would have been my furry awakening, chat. Like, can we talk about how great this design is if you fucking put him next to Fox? Silver! Hard edges, no fucking softness here, mama. Even his fur is spiked at like the fucking edges of his face and the top of his head. Like, they have like the same patterns. Big eyebrows, tuft of hair on the top of the head, around the muzzle, and even on the tail. And yet, Wolf looks much sharper. Even the gold is burnished green. Probably has some copper in it. And it looks fucking cold as shit. Also, he has spikes on his collar. So Wolf O'Donnell is a great kind of like opposing force. If you put him and Fox as a unit, there you go. Also, real creative with the names, Nintendo. Love that shit. I'm just gonna call him fucking Daddy O'Donnell. Thank you very much.
Uncle Andros! Ah!
Oh, shit! That's rad! You know what else is rad? Gamer subs! Do you want energy? Do you want to be able to fight 20 people as one man? May I recommend trying out gamer subs? Yeah, fucking energy for days, baby! Laser focus, dodge, dodge, and you will exude pink fire if you get too excited. And it's pink because he used fucking code KinkyMation at checkout. 10% off, remember that. Ton of energy. And if you don't want energy because caffeine is spooky scary, they got you, baby boo. Caffeine-free flavors, sugar-free. Become a man. Be like a dragon. Be like Kiryu. Boom. Chill over. And you, Oikonny. Ew! You know how I say that, like, shape language is real important? Yeah, this guy is like a long triangle. This guy is giving bad guy, but not in the sexy wolf daddy way, in the please stay away from me, you penis-shaped entity. His arms are so short. Oh, yeah, no, proportion-wise, he's dicked. But I think that's part of, like, the cartoony charm of the art style, though. That, like, he has really short legs, an incredibly long torso, very short arms, and a really long head. Again, I am willing to bet that this design being kind of uncanny, long, and weird is completely done on purpose. Because it's off-putting, and it's weird.
I am the great Leon. Shoot me down if you can.
Leon Powalski. Oh! Fab! If you put him and Slippy together, it's a perfect example of something being friend-shaped and something being not friend-shaped. Leon is pointy everywhere. Pointy head, pointy armor, pointy back, pointy tail, pointy boots. Slippy is like soft and pudgy, and if you squeeze him, he'll probably do that thing that frogs do when they like scream in the jungle. And Leon looks like he would stick his tongue out and bean you in the eyeball. I have seen actual chameleons doing this, by the way. It's horrifying. But like, can we talk about how quality he is? We are rocking that purple, like fucking God gifted us this drip. directly. The purple, the silver, all cool tones, super pointy. Leon is fabulous, and he is actually rocking the cartoony aesthetic to its fucking best of his ability, I think. I like that they went with such a cool tone purple and such a dark shade, because if he can actually change colors, like most chameleons can, it's good because he has the most vibrant bit of the character is his head. Also, bonus points for only having 3 fingers. Great use of the art style.
Daddy screamed real good before he died.
Ew! Why is the pink thing disgusting? Pigma Dengar. Why does that feel like a
Pigma has Pigma.
oink? Can I just say that, like, in the render of his portrait, I love his face. This is like a Luigi's Mansion ghost come to life. But he also looks off-putting. You'd think a character like this is very friend-shaped, right? No.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Look at his hands. Pointy, kind of spindly, weird. Look at his feet. Tiny, kind of pointy, weird. Even his spacesuit, it's a sickly pallid pink color. No nice saturation bubblegum pink like what I'm wearing, mama. I am a beautiful shade of pink. It's light and friendly and open. This is actually a shade of pink that should not have a cool tone that they put a cool tone into. Also, his skin is pallid, absolutely nasty. If you ate that fucking bacon, you'd get food poisoning. And that's the bulk of the cast. There's more characters, there's more NPCs, we're not gonna go into them because these are like the main good guys and bad guys. Now let's see what Nintendo has been baking. I am skipping the opening clip because it's basically just old man talking about the Mario movie that Universal's gonna DMCA me for. So we're actually gonna go right into the Fox shit. Let's go. People got really mad at this and I don't know why. Because that's already very pretty, chat. I'm sorry, like... That looks really nice. Look at the boys! If this is in-game, I'm impressed by the rendering, truly.
Atmospheric entry complete. Extend the...
Hey! I thought you were gonna look a little more cartoony. You know, I don't hate it. I was expecting his eyes to be bigger. They went a bit more realistic with his face, didn't they? Okay, I need to see more. I like the rendering on the fur a lot, though. Dude, I love the ships, though. That looks beautiful. Keeps limbs clear, don't touch it.
G diffuser systems check. Sound off, team.
Voice acting?
Slippy here.
You look kind of cursed. You look a little bit fucked, but I think it's because they didn't get the texture of your skin right. Also, hot take, he should probably not have blue eyes. I think that Slippy's eyes should be black. I think that, like, if you're doing a frog character, sue you that bullshit and make them black. Frog should look cursed. Wait, what's your frog opinion? Put it in the video.
All systems go.
Falco here.
That ain't Falco.
Ew! No, I don't like the bird. No, the bird is too realistic for my taste. No, like, fox look great, but, like, Falco, no. Yeah. Guys, birds are horrifying. I've always found birds kind of off-putting. I like cartoon birds, because they look really cute. He looks too much like a real bird for me. Like, no. Like, fox looks really nice, if you ask me, but Falco's like, ugh. No, I don't like that. That one's scary.
Seems fine. Let's go already. Enemy targets up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
All right, let's go. Now you can drive. Oh, wait, hold on. This is like a straight-up remake of 64.
Now you've done it, Slippy. Bogey on your tail.
I love that, like, the rabbit is telling Slippy to get his fucking shit together.
My sensors.
Yes, again. Oh, yeah, hubby said he had something to say about that. Maybe I can get him to talk about it.
We need your help, Star Fox.
Okay, let's see the characters. That's what I care about.
Seem a little on edge.
Okay, the mammals look fine. Although I will say, Fox, I love you. It's kind of giving Fantastic Mr. Fox a little bit.
Vulpus. I don't think he speaks English or Latin.
Just a tad. If you're doing what I think that you're doing, you better not be.
But as it happens, my team's
This is Fox McCloud.
Hi, sweetie.
Leader of the Star Fox Mercenary
I
Squad.
love the ears. I like how he looks, though. I think that the mammals look fine. Maybe his eyes could stand to be a little
Falco
bigger.
Lombardi is their ace pilot and Fox's rival.
Falco is super cursed to me.
There's no way Andros would expect us
Falco,
to
your
launch
eyes should have been
himself
bigger,
there.
and you should have had more clear eyebrows. Like, they went a little bit too hard on the feathers. Slippy looks just cursed enough to be Frog, but I think I would have liked him more if his eyes were black.
That base is the gateway to
Peppy
the wider
looks
system,
great.
Fox.
I would say that the
Peppy
one I
Hare.
like the best is probably Peppy. Like, Peppy looks amazing because Peppy didn't really change that much. Peppy already had small eyes and like a really big mouth to begin with. The one that I expected their eyes to be bigger was Falco and Fox. Slippy's eyes are gigantic. We don't need to change that.
The fate of the Lilat system rests squarely on
I just
their
genuinely don't like the
shoulders.
bird. I'm gonna skip this little bit though because it's gameplay. I mainly want to talk about the characters, but the ship looks great.
Wide area.
Impressive work, Star.
Okay.
The campaign will take you to diverse planets as you seek out the enemy's
Is it another remake?
stronghold
I've
to
heard
restore
that it's a
peace
remake
in
of
the Lilat
64.
system.
Hubby said that there was a particular issue about that, but he was waiting to tell me until like we were doing the segment.
Kachina,
He
Lilat
told me
system's
basically
scorching hot
that
second
his
star.
only concern is that if it's a remake of 64, you can dead-ass beat 64 in like an hour.
And Ness is a
Like,
deserted, polluted
even if you
ocean
do
planet that
every
is
planet,
stripped
because
of
apparently
all
there's like
its
different
natural
routes,
resources.
it's still not a very long game.
There's also
And
an
technically
asteroid
speaking,
field
this is
to
only the
navigate.
second official remake of this game.
Laser.
If you play the game for branching
Inside
out.
of a
Yeah, but
nebula.
even then, he says it's really short.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added.
See, I love the look of the entire game,
These
even though that bird is
include
scary, but like,
multiple
why not make a new
stages.
game? I have a theory. It could very well be to like not spend a ton of money on it and try and see if it actually sells. And if it sells well, then maybe later they'll do a new thing. But here's the thing. It feels kind of like self-sabotage. Most people, if you've already played 64, even with like the new graphics and shit, I can't imagine everybody jumping into wanting to play another remake, especially if they don't like how the characters look.
Or seen mission briefings between stages.
But yeah, like if this is the— No! What happened to the boots? What happened to the boots? Wait, why do we have chicken feet now? No! Dude, I love the boots. What happened? He's a bird. But like, no, it's not because he's a bird. I don't like them. He looks like he's shrimping.
allowing you to learn more about the characters and the Star Fox universe.
Like, if you want people to learn about the characters on the Star Fox universe, why not just reboot the whole thing? It's already 10 years old anyway. Maybe this is their test to see if it sells, but it feels like self-sabotage to a degree because a lot of people won't want to replay it. Like, it's a reboot in a way if they're remaking this, if they're making the story again, but it's the same game according to like a bunch of people I've seen. They're scared to change the formula. Like, actually, that's so weird to me though, because isn't that Nintendo's entire thing? Isn't like Nintendo allergic to fucking making the same game twice?
Star Fox launches June 25th.
Okay, so we have a game for July and we have a game for June.
By the way,
that's good. Okay,
this
that's
game
good, Nintendo.
also supports character avatars, which let you change your face in game chat to look like a character. Like this.
Wait, like with their geeky-ass camera that no one uses? Do you guys think that's why they made the faces more realistic?
It doesn't just capture your head movement.
Oh. If that's the reason, keep in mind, I'm not actually sure. If that's the reason, why fuck with the game's art style for a feature that, like, no one is going to use? You can use any camera. I mean, yeah, good, but again, does anybody use them? Like, it's kind of cool. It's cool technology, but I don't know if that's what they did, fuck with the art style just for that.
Eyebrow movement as well.
I don't think anybody uses it, but I think that a lot of people will use this. I mean, I hope so. Oh my god, it's just gonna be like... I mean, they should do this for other Nintendo characters. Genuinely, if you've never like done any VTubing before and you want to fucking start with this, just play Nintendo games and do this. But if you use it as a VTuber, Nintendo will probably sue you. Like... I can't wait for the first few clips of fucking Fox McCloud dropping a hard N-word. Okay, so I also have some actual renders of the characters so I can have a closer look. I genuinely dislike the bird. Fox McCloud... Okay, look. If furry has taught me anything, the animal legs for like an anthro character only look good if you make the feet huge. You gotta Kingdom Hearts that bullshit, Nintendo. Fox has lost 90% of his aura. From the waist up, yeah, cocky motherfucker. But then from his sides, like, I'm sorry, I can't get behind the animal feet unless he either needs to be taller or the feet need to be huge. Otherwise, he just looks weirdly proportioned. He needs the boots, I'm sorry, they're too small. I'm sorry? I adore the spacesuit. I love that they've made it a bit more weathered. I love the rendering on it. I genuinely enjoy seeing his little fucking, like, foxy claws. Super pretty. Like, he looks like he has a ton of riz from the waist up, but then the legs are just like, oh. It's fine to go with, like, the furry leg proportions. I actually think they look rather sweet, but they're too small. Make them bigger. All right, Fox, go away.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I hate it. I hate everything about this. Why my favorite character? Why do you have to fucking chop my favorite character? Like, if your eyes were bigger, then I would like it a bit more. And if you did not have chicken feet, I would like it a lot more. Also, his hands have just become feathers now. He doesn't have hands anymore. They're flat. It's weird. Now his hands went from looking like kind of furry adjacent, cartoony nice, to just, we fucked your wings up with fucking wristbands so you can maybe pilot a ship. How are you the ace pilot? You don't have hands and your feet are chicken feet. You perfect no notes, and hell, I would argue that the rabbit's feet suit you because they actually help with his build. He has a very stocky, friend-shaped build. I think that Peppy looks phenomenal in this art style, and he's the only one that looks fucking 10 out of 10. The coat looks even better. I like the boots, I like his feet, I like his face. Peppy's a perfect design in this lineup. Slippy is the only one who got to keep normal feet! The build is solid, the proportions are cartoony, he looks really cute, friend-shaped, very nice. But the eye color is bugging me, so just out of pure curiosity, how would it look like if it was black? Oh, dude, so much better! Dude, if it looked like this, I would have been fucking right behind it. Way more friend-shaped, way, way better. He looks lifeless. There's no shinies in the eyes because I fucked with them, okay? Like, hold on, I can fix it, I can fix it. Oh, there you go! That's really cute, though. I think I understand, though, seeing Slippy, why the fuck the internet is pissed. Okay, Wolf looks like Daddy. Daddy's still Daddy. Daddy's still fathering. He's still doing this thing. Nice, nice. Just the pig looks much better. I would argue that giving the pig a more realistic face actually helps in this case. A 10 out of 10, because he actually looks threatening now. Oh, the chameleon looks so much better, though. Why is it so cutty? Keep in mind, the animal feet are gonna ruin this, but like, face-wise, he looks so cutty. Probably because they're evil, they really tuned up the intensity here. And then the monkey, okay, the monkey looks better. The monkey looks much better. The monkey no longer looks super deformed and has like actually a nice color scheme. The monkey looks regal now. I'm no longer calling HR. Overall on the new designs, I would have to say is there is work to be done, I think. I think that they work really well on some characters and not well at all in others. Like Peppy looks really good. Slippy looks pretty good. The bad guys all look great in the face. But that's because that realistic art style kind of lends itself to making things look a little more threatening. Fox looks good in the face. I would have liked his eyes to be a bit bigger, but I do not like the animal feet. He's way too weirdly proportioned. Falco, they
look how they mess with my boy.
His eyes should be much bigger, no chicken feet, and actually give him the cartoony hands back. He needs those. He has no fucking bones in his fingers, Nintendo. If this is indeed the 4th remake of the same game, I understand why the internet is pissed. I would have been looking forward to a completely different experience. Especially knowing Nintendo, you know, because Nintendo's whole thing is that they like to make new gimmicks. And now what we have to wait for is how long is the game going to be, right? Because according to Hubby, you could get through campaigns really quickly. Even if you're replaying, it's not a long game. And the second is, how much is it going to cost? Because if it's a really, really short game, and it costs more than, like, what, $50, people are not going to go for it. And then they're going to be like, oh, the Star Fox game didn't sell. Sorry, guys, no more Star Fox ever. Which kind of, like, feels like shooting itself in the foot, you know? 50 digital. I want to get it physical if I get it. Conclusion, I'm going to wait and see. And design-wise, there's improvements to be done, but I don't hate it. Okay. Apparently, there's stuff in the movie, right? Oh, he looks so good in the movie, though! Miyamoto, what the fuck happened? It's so cartoony and fun, and he still has his boots. Okay, now I get why they're mad. They were probably expecting this because the DK design in the movie matched the one in Bonanza. So people were just expecting this, and then they got Fantastic Mr. Fox. Dude, they had such a good basis to go on with the cartoony designs. What happened? The cartoony proportions were there. Okay, I get why people were mad. If they were expecting this and they got hyper-realistic stuff, yeah, I get it. So, a lot of you have theorized that it's the eyes. I am actually in that camp as well. Apparently some Twitter artists were fucking with it to see if that was the case. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the eyes, 1,000,000,000%. I think that Falco looks much better with bigger eyes, so does Fox. Like, the furry artist really wanted to work on this. Gave him more eyebrows. Slippy was fine, but with bigger eyes, he looks even cuter. With bigger eyes, I don't mind the blue. And Peppy looks adorable. Yeah, it's the eyes. And that was Star Fox! Overall, I would say I'm kind of disappointed to see them stepping away from their cartoony roots. Again, I love the way that everything is rendered. It looks really good in-game, but I think the cartoony proportions would have helped them immensely. Like, immensely, immensely. I don't know why they decided to go to a completely different direction, but I do think that it would have benefited them more to respect their original silhouettes a little bit more in the face, mainly in the face. And to not fuck with the animal feet, please. Like, they just look bad. I kind of understand why people are pissed. I don't quite get the Star Fox 64 thing, even though I'm like, okay, just make a new one. But design-wise, I get it. I do get it. I'm also not a big fan of the new designs overall. Like, they're okay, but they've modified the designs a lot, if that's how I was going to describe it, and I'm not exactly a fan of that. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Are you going to play the new Star Fox? Well, 4th one, apparently. Are you not? What do you think about the designs? Do you think that bigger eyes solve the problems? Let me know in the comments. You guys know I like to hear it. And go check out Gamer Subs. Go try get some G subs. Become the best fighter pilot in the universe by drinking some good, clean fucking energy. And use code KIKIMATION at checkout for 10% off your entire order.